Hello, I'm going to be explaining my banking application today that I made in collaboration with Zach Rita. So let's get right into it. So some of the things that our banking application can do is we can display a menu, we can sign up, we can log in, log out, display accounts that we have with our name. We can open an account if we don't have one. We can switch the commands to pertain to our checkings or our savings account. We can get the balance, we can make deposits and withdrawals, we can send money, and we can get statements from today, the last week, or the last 30 days. So how does this all work? On the right side, we have a database server. This is responsible for communicating our SQL database that is being hosted by AWS. We have our middleware that kind of handles some of our business logic and some of the nitpicky things. And then we have a client side that's very thin, that's really just responsible for sending and receiving messages. And this application was made by implementing multi-threading, so we can actually support more than one user at a time, which we will get into. So I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. So I got a login success, the middleware is working, and so is the database. So if I just go ahead, I'll go through these. I call account, and I have these two account numbers. If I get my balance, I get my balance for my checkings. If I switch to checkings, and now I call balance. Oh, actually, I should have ran savings. And now if I call, now I have $490, and that is how we switch back and forth. So now if we want to make a deposit, let's say I made a lot of money today, now if I call balance, I now have $990. If I want to make that withdrawal, because I actually need it in cash, it is now back to where it was. And again, we can see that all of this is being handled appropriately. So that's deposit and withdraw. Let's say I need to send some money. I know that there is the user, Zach Rita, and I'm going to send him $50. That transfer is successful. We can see that on our database side, it is making the correct things and adjustments. So now if I call my balance, it is down $50. And then lastly, if I get a statement from today, mind you, I did do some other testing, so there should be some other things. I can see that I have some of this. So now, if we go ahead, I can fire up, log in as Zach, and now if I call the same thing, this is for Zach, and I can see that I received this. So his received 100 and sent 0, and mine actually sent 100 and received 0. And the middleware is doing this successfully. So let's do this one more time. But now let's do a sign up. Let's make a checkings account. We're gonna call this John for the username, password. His name is Nigel. Miami.edu is email, and then we'll just do 305. So this should create an account. So now if we do our login, it's going to be John and pass. We're going to log in successfully. We can get our accounts. Mind you, again, all three people are still logged in, and this is still working fine. So we have a checkings account, but we don't have a savings. So let's say we want to open one. Now if we call this, we have both. And that is pretty much our project. Thank you for your time. I hope that gave a little bit of insight into how we did things, and have a great day.